G'day, have I got a story for you? Check the disclaimer. Season 1, Episode 78. My Choice. This episode will be narrated by Laura Reily Truth.
I am so cold. Where are my clothes? Did they burn off me on the way down? Or maybe turn to ice and break off me? I will no longer be cooperating with anything they want. Yes, I will. I have to. How could they do this to me? I have given them everything they want. They all have access to her whenever they want, and they can do whatever they want to her, no matter how heinous. They said that I would be exempt, that I would not be used like her. I hear, "Will you be here for dinner?" How can she ask me that? Can she not see that I am on the floor? Without waiting for an answer, she says, "I will make dinner now." Why is she ignoring the fact that I am laying here on the floor? It is as though she doesn't even notice. Is this another new one? They told me that besides being more compliant, she would be an exact copy, and that I would not even be able to tell the difference. I can tell the difference. How many of her are they going to make? I would prefer the original back. Too late now. I watched the girl roll onto the lounge room mat. With my peripheral vision, of course. I do not want to look directly at her. She looks like me. Just like me when I was a child. Except a girl version. How did I get a child that looks nothing like her mother? Oh, it hurts more as I move to get up. How dare they leave me in pain? How dare they experiment on me? How dare they hurt me? How dare they conduct tests on me? How dare they touch me at all? How dare they? Oh, taking a step hurts. The girl, is she looking at me? How dare she look at me? How dare she just lay there staring at my feet? Who does she think she is? She is not allowed to look at me. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! How dare she? I push her over with my foot so she is facing the other way and say, "Stop looking at me! I will teach her not to look at me." I kick her in the back. Oh! My leg, my toes, the pain. Blame the girl. 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 It is her fault. If she was not watching my feet, I would not have chosen to kick her. She should mind her own business. The girl is the one who caused me this pain, all of it. If it was not for her, they would not have experimented on me. This is all her fault. Why did she have to be so interesting to them? If she was not so interesting, they would not be interested in me. She is rubbish. She is nothing. If I could get rid of her, the girl must live. The girl must live. The girl must live. As I walk down the hallway towards my bedroom, I realize that my watch is also missing. Maybe it melted off. But where are the burn marks on my wrist? Actually, where are the burn marks on the rest of my body? It was burning hot at first. I wish that odd things like that would stop happening around here. They have to happen. I agreed to them all. What am I thinking? Odd things do not happen. Everything is perfectly normal here. I have the perfect life with the perfect wife. Hey, that rhymes. I have the perfect family. I own my own property, my own house. How many other men my age can say that? Actually, I co-own the property and the house. But after 25 years, it will be mine, alone. And that is when all these odd things will cease. I found the perfect way to get my house, without working all my life to pay it off. I wonder what else I could get. I just need another kid to turn out like her. Then I will get anything I want. I head to my bedroom. I do not use this room much. I mostly just think of it as an area to store my belongings. A huge cupboard. I get dressed, making the usual mess as I do. That woman should have something to do to keep her occupied. She can refold all these clothes. After all, she is supposed to serve me. I see my watch on the bedside table. How did it get there? I do not know, and I do not want to know. It is all too much to think about. I have to stop thinking. Sleep, 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 sleep. I put my hand over my mouth. I hate how that happens. Now this is my chair. Oh, not that annoyingly uncomfortable one. Stupid simulations. How dare they put me in a simulation with the girl as the only other real person? Who do they think they are? How dare they? I wake up, make myself get up and go towards the back door. The pain is not so bad now. How long was I asleep? Actually, I do not care. What was that noise? And what is that woman yelling about? Oh, the pain is worse when I move. How dare they disturb me? What is she doing on the floor? I glance up and see the girl as the back door closes. The girl. Blame 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 the girl. The girl. It is all her fault. Again. Right, that is it. Where is my peacemaker? Where is my bag? What has that new woman done with it? Be quiet, I yell. Just get up and get on with it. Why is my bag not in the usual places? New woman, new places. Do they really expect me to believe this woman is Lola? Or that Nuala woman? That is absurd. I go back to her, and she is still complaining about her hip. They are not supposed to complain at all. Another botched copy. Where is my bag? I demand. She points to the hall cupboard, and it is on the floor in there. Why would anyone put a bag in a linen cupboard? Why is this woman more concerned about her hip than my needs? This is not what I signed up for. I go out the back door and look for that girl. Where is she? Probably hiding. I swing my broad leather strap, making swishing noises in the air. I smile as I think of what I named it. The peacemaker. That girl will want to by the time I'm through with her. I will make sure she passes out and never wakes up again. The girl must live. The girl must live. The girl must live. I begin to walk through the grass and prickles. Ah! The prickles are poking through my trousers. I have a better idea. I will make her come to me. She cannot stay out here long. It is cold and she is wearing no clothes. I bet she is all cut up from the thorns. Good. I go to the back door, make sure the squeak is heard, and slam it shut. I stand on the top step, hoping she will not be able to see me from where she is hiding. Why is she still hiding? How dare she make me wait? I would have preferred an easy-to-handle child, like the boy. He is too young to do anything annoying except cry occasionally. They do not seem so interested in him. Is he even mine? He looks nothing like me. What am I thinking? She is easy to handle. She just keeps to herself. Most of the time, I am not sure if she is even here. But she should not have looked at me. She should not have woken me up. The back door squeaks open, and I have to move so the hip woman can come out with the washing basket.
Hang the clothes, I must hang the clothes.
Why is she singing?
Hang the clothes.
I say to her, looks like you have finally finished all that complaining. She smiles at me and says,
What complaining?
Now she is singing again. The girl should treat this woman like she is her mother, but she does not treat any of them like her mother. Maybe she knows. How could she know? She knows everything. I should know everything. I am superior to her. The girl knows nothing. She is rubbish. She should do everything I want, every time I want it. She should go willingly to all these different groups and immediately do whatever they want. And if they want to hurt her, she should like it. The wind has picked up. I'm a bit cold. Maybe I should go back inside. What is that noise? I turn around to look down the backyard, and I see it up high. It is that weird helicopter thing. It has come for the girl again. What day is it? The 13th? Surely not. What happened the last couple of weeks? Was I sleeping since the end of November? Did I sleep for 2 weeks? I hope it is a Friday. Serves her right for waking me up.
Hang the clothes, I must hang the clothes. Hang the clothes, I must
I walk over and stand next to the washing line to get a better view. There are no prickles here. I make sure I stand directly in the way of the woman. Now how will you hang the washing? I watch and see them take the girl. So that is where she was hiding. Now I know for next time. Although I suppose I should mow the grass and remove all these prickles if I want to go over there. I turn around to walk back inside. I know I am grinning from ear to ear. Yes, I am satisfied with that. I hope it is a Friday. Serves her right for looking at my feet and disturbing my sleep. I am still going to get that girl with my peacemaker when she comes back. There is plenty of time. I will just go to sleep, and when I wake up, she will be back. The girl will be unrecognisable when I am finished with her. The girl must live. The girl must live. The girl must live. I look at the area outside the kitchen window as I walk past. It is just an odd area. It never seems quite the same. But I must not think of that. Why am I always so tired? I go into the kitchen and get some food and eat it as fast as I can before I'm too tired to eat. I just want to sleep, 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 sleep. I put my hand over my mouth again. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! How dare they do this to me? Blame the girl. Blame the girl. How dare they do this to me? It is all her fault. Everything is her fault. They did things to me. They hurt me, and it is her fault. They lied to me. How dare they lie to me? Me! I was promised certain things. I was told that I would be exempt from any and all experiments. I have stood with them and laughed at people who were told similar things as me because they believed them. But they assured me that none of that would happen to me. No one would laugh at me. Unlike all of them, I am special. I am brilliant. I am valuable. They lie to everyone else, but not to me. After all, I am one of them. I belong to the group. I even made the child that they have always wanted, so I am very highly valued. I could potentially make more for them. But why have all the others been duds? Why are the groups not satisfied with any of them? All those babies. They told me they disposed of them. What does that mean? Are they put in the wombs of those copy women and used in their mind control program? Are they? They cannot be. They came from me. They have to be special like me. They have to be brilliant like me. And they have to be valuable like me. I do not care if they kill them. Go ahead. Kill them all. I do not care. I have to make myself not care. Caring is annoying. My mouth still says things by itself ever since that odd week. Blame the girl. Blame the girl. Blame the girl. It is all her fault. She was just a small baby then. How could it be her fault? Actually, I think it was more like a month, or maybe 2. I do not want to think about that. Maybe I should not go to my chair. Maybe I should stay awake. What will I do if I stay awake? I suppose I could get the card table out. Does this new woman even know how to play cards? Actually, I do not like that table. There is something unusual about it. But I must not think of that. I'm so tired. What was I thinking? I have to stop thinking. Sleep. 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 I wake up to the sound of women's shoes making noise on the wooden floors. How long was I asleep this time? Was that the copy that comes in the limo? She woke me up again? Is Lola here? Nuala? That new woman? Another copy? I am so tired of copies. I suppose one of them is sitting like a statue with the phone receiver at her ear again. I watch as the limo copy takes the girl out the front door, and I see them getting into the limo. I call out to them, knowing they will not hear me. Hey, it's my turn! I wanted to use the peacemaker on her. That limo copy with the noisy shoes would not clump around in those high heel shoes and wake me all the time if the girl was gone. I want her gone. The girl must live. The girl must live. The girl must live. I do not like this. I do not like what my life has become. The only other real person I consistently see is the girl. I'm surrounded by copies and those hybrids. I assume they are hybrids. Human crossed with cat, or maybe cat and snake. I wish I knew. Finding out about that would at least be interesting. It has got to be cat. That would account for the eyes, the differing degrees of face and hand changes too. I wonder if they have a tail. That would be hilarious. It is so boring here. There is nothing to do. My life was not supposed to be boring. They promised me prestige, wealth, fame. Where is the prestige? There is none. As for wealth, so I own the house. So what? You are still so young, they say. How many young men own their own home? They ask. You are the only one, they say. So what? Frankly, I would rather be happy paying it off than have my own home and be miserable. What about the fame? There is none. The only part of this that is okay is when they have to cheer me at the end of some of those gatherings. I hate those gatherings. I am not going to go anymore. I have to go. It is one of those contracts. They have to cheer me though. I insisted it being added to one of those contracts. I am important. I hope. My mind is impressive. Is it? Without me, they would have no access to her. Is that the only reason that I am still alive? I can produce more of her. So far, they were all duds. Why do they all turn out so ordinary? It is the mother's fault. They should find better mothers. Could it be my fault? I am important. Am I? I am important. Really? All these copies are made just for me. Maybe they are made for them. They only exist to serve me. Do they spy on me? I hate all this. Actually, I hate myself. I wish I was gone. They would not allow that. They need me. Only for the contracts, only to agree to things on behalf of the girl. I have to remain alive. It is a stipulation in one of the contracts. But they have to cheer me. That is my stipulation. If they did not add the cheer part, I said that I would refuse to sign. That was a lie. Another one. Why do I lie so often? I chose this. Why? I chose this. What was I thinking? I chose this. I suppose I was not thinking. I chose this. I ruined my own life. I chose this. I ruined my chance at happiness. I chose this. I lost the love of my life. I chose this. I did not lose her. I gave her away. I chose this. They said that I needed a more compliant model. I chose this. She was already compliant. I chose this. They said that I would not be able to tell the difference. I chose this. I can tell the difference. I chose this. They said that she would be my servant. I chose this. She already served me. I chose this. They said that. They said lots of things. I chose this. 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 Why? What was I thinking? I chose this. I suppose I was not thinking. I chose this. I wanted a son. I chose this. They said that I have to have a daughter first. I chose this. The woman who was supposed to be my wife wanted a daughter. I chose this. She was not my wife. She was a copy. I chose this. They put our child in a copy's womb. I chose this. When was the last time I saw my real wife? I do not remember. I chose this. My memory. They changed it. I chose this. They said that I was exempt from all the mind control. I chose this. They said that I was exempt from all the programming. I chose this. They said that I was exempt from all the experiments. I chose this. They said that I was exempt from all the gatherings. I chose this. They said that I was exempt from being injured. I chose this. They said I was exempt from all the... I chose this. They lied. I chose this. What have I done? I chose this. I ruined my life. Why? I chose this. What was I thinking? I chose this. I chose this. I chose it all. I made the choices. I agreed to everything. My life. Everything that has happened. Everything that will happen. All my choice. I have to stop thinking. Sleep. Sleep.
Sleep, sleep,
Sleep.
sleep, sleep, sleep.
I put my hand over my mouth again. I hate so much when that happens. How dare they do this to me? How dare they? I suddenly remember agreeing that when things get too much, I chose that too. Sleeping my life away. It was also my choice.
Thank you so much for joining us with the cuppa. We appreciate your company.